Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of GreedFall. We have Alakai in here. We are back home. I have been pondering this longer. I had to stop recording a couple times because just rambling on about the same stuff I ended last episode talking about, because I've been pondering this. I still can't make a decision between getting the natives to join forces and help, but I feel like I made a comment as I was rambling on at the end of the last episode, which kind of came like naturally, but on thinking of it, like waking up in the morning, I was thinking about this game. And I was like, she would want to protect them, and not only that, but she'd want the Inquisitors to take care of their own mess. Like, the Order Luminous is their problem. I figured, like, if they could take care of it, they might broaden their perspective of how, like, this is not helping their situation, their position on the island from a diplomacy standpoint. And then from a character standpoint, what would Alakai want? Well, she wouldn't want, I mean, the sisters tribe is already weak. Well, both of them are weak, so they have to combine forces so that they can be. But I'm like, and then you're going to go into war with two weak tribes, and you're going to kill more. So I don't want to do that. I no. Like, Alakai wants to be pro this. What am I trying to say? This island belongs to the natives. So, like, from Alakai's perspective, is like every other group here is encroaching on something that's not theirs, and they're all imposing their ideas onto things that it's from their perspective, but it's not taking into consideration the perspective of the people who are from this island. And I do believe Alakai has heritage in this island. I mean, it's been insinuated a couple times, so that's how I took it. So why am I not able to get out of here? Oops, awkward. So then the question is, do I want to take Siora or someone like Kurt, because I'm going to go into battle? I feel like RP-wise, I'm going into battle, taking the soldier. But then I'm like, it's kind of like Siora might have some extra lines or context. And of course, we're taking Petrus. And and here's the other thing. I don't know why the knots are friggin' suspicious. That's really bothering me, because I've done so much stuff for knots in Vasco. And I just know, I don't know where the Inquisitors are. They're not the Bridge Alliance, aren't they? The Hizmet? And this is Mateus? Maybe? I'm a bit confused, because I figure it would just say, and then the merchants. Well, I'm doing good with them. I think that's where we started. Anyways, okay, so let's move on. Let's push something along. Oh, Siora, Kurt. Oh, I can't make decisions. I'm having such a hard time with this one. It's just a side quest. I'm sure it's nothing. Come on, Siora. You'll represent. The princess will represent her people. I also think that's cool that she's a princess. At the end of the day, because I was thinking about the story stuff in this game when I woke up this morning. I rambled on a lot. It was like I couldn't sleep again. I couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, because I was thinking about the patterns, and I very obviously mangled up the flow, the intended flow. Not that I mangled it up, because you can do whatever you want, right? But I was rewatching, like, I was speeding through my first 12 episodes that I recorded like in January. And I was like, how did I even make the mistake of not going to Redwoods? Because that's where the plot should have gone. And in the early episodes, you get that as soon as you get Siora. She's like, go find them her mom, right? And it's Redwoods. And so this opens up. I don't know what happens, but I start going this way, because I start following another quest thread, and I start making my way up to Hickman. Because I figure I'm trying to get these two. I'm trying to get the main plot or something. And so I get caught up in these things until I take the break, and then I come back, and I'm still pushing down this road, and I feel like I'm hitting that zone with, like, the skull levels. And then I'm like, what's going on here? And then, of course, well, there's Redwood, and Redwood was the plot, because you get that entire point of the whole Redwoods is you get that secret element of the island being more, that there was likely a group here that came before this new group came here. So, and I do believe that's, like, tied to the heritage of the main character. And then that's why I couldn't fall back asleep. Because then I started going, I think when we left Serene, so the mainland, to New Serene, in my head, it's like we were going from Act 1 to Act 2, but that's like way too early on. It was way too early on. But the idea there being that you're going to set off on an adventure. The hero sort of has their quest. They're going to go to the island and look for the cure for the Malachor, right? But then it's like, but that's not the quest. And that's what kept me awake. Because I was like, wait. So it's like, no, they get to this point. They reveal the ruins. The ruins show that there's those murals. And the murals suggest that there's something before. the time that they came. And I believe there's a comment in Hikmet that this was built in 15 years. So let's say it was 60, 70, 80 years, because they made a comment it was like a couple decades prior or something like that. I mean, something like that. Anyways, the point is, then there's the comments about the Dissarday being kind of like the Islanders. Well, that's in my head. I was like, well, in the first part of the story, so the first pattern is like, there's 3 things that happen. Let me talk about this while I make my way up here. The pieces have to lay out before the hero even knows what kind of journey they're going to go on. And of course, it's insinuated that it's for the Malachor, but it's more than that, because it's the mural. The mural is actually the trigger of the story, of what's going on in the story. It's to find out the history of this island. That's the actual piece of that catalyst. Okay, in the middle of the rant, I actually realized I was in the wrong place. I needed to come here. So I'm going to more succinctly talk about what I just spent maybe 5 minutes talking about. I'm going to do this in 1 minute. The key thing for the game at the beginning was, what's the theme? That's in any kind of experience you have with entertainment, you're going to get the theme. So the theme for me is like the game opens up with the mother. The mother is dying. There's no indication that there's a father around. You then end up picking up your cousin, saving your cousin, picking up your cousin, and then going with your cousin to this island. The theme there is there's something tied to family. There's a component of family tied to this protagonist. The fact that she's kind of going off to find this cure, it's going to be too late to save the mother. But again, you don't know where the father is. And then the second piece is, then you meet Siora. Siora says you look like one of them. So now there's an indication that there's some tie of the main character to this island. Now we're starting to get a bit of that foundation of what the hero's journey is about, what's going to be the catalyst. And then the next piece of that, and why I feel like the patterns were off, and why I feel like, going back to the map here, had I gone straight to the Redwoods, and I would have dealt with the saving her sister, and then finding the murals and the runes, and then determining that someone had been here before this group of people got here. There were people before them, and there was a talk about how Hikmet was built in like 15 years, I think is the number I remember in my head. Maybe I got that wrong. But the point is, that then put it in my head that, okay, wait, there's either something with the Knots or there's something with her father, or both. I don't know, and then it got me thinking about the how the Malachor, the way it kind of grows. It looks kind of like a tattoo thing. But then when you look at the natives and you look at the Knots, they both have tattoos on their face. So there's a connection there. There was a visual indication there that something is important and connects the stuff. So so in that first act, they give you all the pieces that you were supposed to take in Act 2. So where I thought the Act 2 was going to the island, no, it's you get to the island, and then it's what's the secret of the island, and the fact that you're possibly more connected to it than you thought. And so now you have that catalyst of like the hero's journey. You go back to Constantine, and then Constantine is what sets off, because everyone's standing around Constantine, and that was like as a visual moment, that was the moment of like the quest is going to start. You have all your allies with you, and now you're going to move forward, and Constantine tells you to go east and west to align the other factions to kind of move this plot forward, and you're in Act 2. So that's why I couldn't sleep. I was trying to put all those pieces together to find out more or less where I might have been in the story of this game. Like, am I halfway through? So I feel like I'm probably reaching the middle part of Act 2 at this point, because we got Petrus. I mean, I think there's still another character missing in this. I'm not sure who it represents, but I think there is, and I don't remember it from anything I've seen. I mean, some other thoughts that came to mind were things like this order might have been, it threw me off because I thought it was a representation for the entire thing. But no, the Inquisition is one thing. It looks like every faction has a sort of dark side to it, so there's a lot of gray going on in this game. But what was I going to say? The idea of like halfway through Act 2, there's generally I'm not breaking. I can't be spoiling something I don't know, but I'm going to speculate for a sec, because that's the intro of this video. I'm going to start work tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to play for a while. I'm very far ahead, and I have to edit a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to get all these ideas out now. So in the middle of Act 2, there's this point in the story where I call the false victory. So the main plot, or the protagonist, gets to the point where they feel like they've made this massive discovery, and it's going to be a big win. But it turns out that big win is actually it actually flips. So once you feel that the elation of like, oh my god, we discovered something, we got somewhere, I become this thing, but then there's a twist, and that twist is usually like it makes things worse. And so that is what leads into the second half of the story. I don't think we've triggered that yet. Where I'm speculating this is going to go, because of the way the Inquisition is kind of behaving, and because I watched the first 12 episodes again very quickly this morning. I was just kind of going through the first 12 episodes just to see like where I went wrong, where I went astray. And one of the first quests we did when we were still in Serene was, remember, we saved those missionaries, inquisitors, whatever they were. They were the researchers, and in that quest they were up in the warehouse or something. And so when you get them, they were talking about how they had uncovered. So they talked about Eden. I was like, that's when I was, oh, slow down. Like, let me listen to this again, because we just encountered Eden, right? So the idea there being that Saint Matthias went to Eden, as the texts go, but that the texts were written by Saint Matthias himself is kind of how this goes. But that what they uncovered was that it was something else. Is that the voices heard? It basically made them. It made the Inquisition see these missionaries as heretics, and they were going to be killed, because essentially, the way it sums up is like they've uncovered more of the truth. Like they've actually uncovered the truth, or they're deducting some sort of truth that the religion of truth doesn't want to accept, because they have a story of the truth and they want to push the story of that truth instead of coming to terms with the truth, being possibly that Matthias himself had heard voices from the earth. And where have we seen that already? That's come up in the game. So we literally just did a whole thing, and we've just discovered that the voices from the earth are quite possibly people who have died and then been reborn, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that exactly works, but I know there's a ritual involved, and that's potentially what's going on. Another comment the missionaries made is that Saint Matthias didn't leave the island. He didn't come back. So then, actually, another thought just entered my head as I said that, because like, is he my father? But anyways, the implication there being that what if he's become the demon? And that could be the twist going, like, or maybe uncovered somewhere in Act 2. It could be that the god of light, the Saint Matthias, whatever the case might be, is that he actually becomes the demon that they're all afraid of, and that they all want to purge, and that might be a flipperoonie that the game's going to do. Anyways, that's the big speculation I had, and then I'm like, I'm getting up. I'm done. Okay, let's see.
What can I do?
Okay, we have been
the
sent.
Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminis built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And soldiers,
someone saying something there?
The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of Her Excellency, Desarne. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of Her Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor.
Fight.
Comrades,
pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
It's definitely
Fight with honor.
For the coin and the enlightened.
Okay, so we got ourselves a mercenary band. And go to the meeting point. You got it. Let's go to the meeting point. I don't think Saint Matthias is going to be the father. I think that there's, well, I don't know why I even said that. I think that there's, Desarne is definitely tied to the native somehow. Native bloodline. Okay, and then Constantine's getting sick, and you gotta save him, so it goes back to the theme. I don't know. It's all about family. Something about family bloodline. Okay. Where am I going? Go to the meeting point. The Glade. Alright. Follow the golden dots. Where do you want to send me? See how far I can push this on this last session. And then, oh boy. No, let's leave the boxes alone. You don't need more shit. You don't need more shit, ally guy. Like, just move on. How am I doing? 240 bullets. Oh my god. That's glorious. Oh, I've stopped following the dot. Damn it. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going the right way. Why are the dots? What? I'm going... Oh, never mind. I don't know what happened. It's the heat, man. got too excited. Drinking coffee. Jeez, normally I come down into this basement. It's freezing cold. But I put a heater down here and I cranked it up. I forgot that I put it to max because I was freezing cold last night. And I'm freaking hot. I'm sweating. It's too far away and I'm playing. God. I should probably pick up at least these supplies. That's true. Well, I'm just running. No, I'm going the right way. Hey, little guy. I'll take this. Get some iron ore. I could just buy it. Just make all the money and then buy whatever I need. Okay, cross my fingers. I didn't mess anything up in terms of the decision there. But I really want to try to...
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yes, let's.
This is the
Our men are
glade.
ready,
Okay.
Your Excellency. They're
Did I bypass
awaiting
something?
your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise.
Crazy.
Let's
just
make good use of
slaughter
it.
at night. It's nuts.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll
No.
be discreet.
See, because now
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where the Ordo
Seems
Luminous
kinda big
stain
for
their
a side-
hands
side
with
plot.
blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you are all ready. Most of their
He's in
troops
support.
seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely
Well, it won't be a
inside,
slaughter then.
in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my
Backstab,
companions and
backstab.
I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement.
And then there's...
We will set as many prisoners free as we can, and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in the front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed, an excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you are in
You know what would
position.
have been cool? It's like every time they ask like what you want to do, it would have been cool if you make a decision and then based on what you decide, it can actually change the outcome of the battle, you know? Like, are we keeping men out here? Yes or no? And then that would be that would set up, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool. That's what I'm saying. Now it's just everything's in motion and that's that, right?
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Done. Okay. Well, there's 3. 3 down. A fort to go. Now, can I, I'm happy to trail around here. Go straight for the prisoners, maybe? I don't know. Oh. I mean, I don't mind fighting as long as it's not gonna compromise us, you know? That's all I don't want. I'm gonna do it. Ow.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Close to is Nestiri.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
With some bullets. I never thought I'd say that. Let's reach the prison. Oh my god, is there a timer though? It always makes me a little nervous. But no, I don't think so. I think they, okay, let's go in. Let's do this. Oh, cool. Hey, man.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
We intervened quickly, thankfully.
Damn, that was
Let's find the keys to these cells.
They got cleaved. Are they on them, man? I could just lock them, I'm sure. Unlock them. Oh, it's probably right here on the desk. Nice and convenient, yes. The registry lists the captives who were or are still detained in the camp. There are no names, only short descriptions and an estimation of their age. It also describes the way that they were treated and whether they were converted or returned to the light. The latter are by far the most numerous. Great.
Locked.
Oh, I can't. So, I don't... Wait. Oh, I have...
Wait here for
Never
now.
mind.
We are still fighting outside.
Okay. Okay. Hello? We'd like to not take you out now. And now we're trapped. No! Mission fail. Fighting outside. Oh, are you cool or we have a problem?
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine
Oh,
blessing.
that's very strange. That was very strange, dude. No. Just gonna food on the go. No. Well, it said outside, but I mean, what if there's like something we gotta take out here? Excuse me, just go check. Come on, quickly. Hey. I don't know if I was supposed to. Okay, wow, you're tough. Oh my good lord. There you go. You won't be doing anything to anybody anymore. Pick the wrong side, boy. Okay. See, could have just gone straight outside, but what's this thing? This account book lists all the spendings of the Ordo Luminous, including those related to the secret camp, its construction, and its operating costs. I suppose maybe you come and search things after, but nah. That's what we hired this. We brought the soldiers for. Soldiers be doing their soldier things, while we be doing our looting. It's strategic. Oh, wrong button.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors.
Yes.
The fort is safe now.
Destroys right now. I kind of have a pattern, and it's working. Awesome. You can't hide from me. This notebook, probably intended for the camp guards, lists all the Inquisitors who have the right to enter the secret camp. The name of Father Claudius is in there, along with many other names which are unknown to you, but would certainly interest Mother Cardinal.
We're done
Maria.
here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside,
Is someone...
as there are still some prisoners there.
What's going on? Is that outside? What's that noise? I guess. Oh. What like, did they just auto kill them or something? Is this a way for them to like what the hell? It's like whoever you brought, it doesn't matter, they're not going to show us versions of it just to save resources. They're like, they're all dead. They're all dead. Guess we're done. Can I go on this one? No. Yeah, I think so. That was just, I think the game doing a fast resolve here. Unless I'm missing something. Are they killing the natives? Dude, this guy just like hanging out. Just hanging out. And this one. Okay. Go back outside, help the others. What the hell? Ah! Confused. There it is again. Everyone okay? Down here? Those are mine. Those are mine. Good, you're still behind. Okay, good. Over here? I'm so confused. Up here? That's where I came from. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright, let's, what's on the map? To the back. Oh. There's a marker right there. There we go.
May the enlightened protect you in this battle.
Close to it,
Boing.
prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Oh, dead for days. Wait, who did we save? We saved someone, though. 3 people. 2 or 3 people. Uh-oh. No. No, they set for days. Wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Oh, dear. What's this thing? Whoa. Oh, it got so dark. I was like, I think I broke the world. Okay, they started mining. Okay. Well, that's that. Ooh, that got loaded. Okay. Oh.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. We were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry. The Mother Cardinal will be informed of your
That went
valor
really
in
fast.
combat.
Way faster than I thought. I thought that was going to be a bigger thing. So report your success to the mother. Way better. Way bigger. Is that a... Did I get this? Yes. I did? I did? Alright. Oh, I guess I found it. I can do anything? Yeah, secret camp. Okay, that was a while ago too. Alright, well, we're going back here. So, I guess my home. Let's quick travel here to the residence. Yeah, let's go with these 2. They did the work. They get the praise. Okay, back. Just for old time's sake. Okay, just one. One is enough. For real, take this down. I'm back. Who do I want to talk to first? Her.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Well.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Demetrius, you will have to answer for the actions of your order on this island.
Your Eminence,
Goodbye.
I assure you that...
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that I will not discover that you were involved in this
but wait, I
matter.
still need to talk to
In
him.
any case, you will have to explain
dismiss him.
your inability to control your own men.
Well, maybe
But
he's
please
the problem.
continue, Your
Okay.
Excellency.
The guard served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the
So
islanders.
they represent
It was my
Thélème?
pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Oh yeah, yes I do. So we got one there. Okay, well, I don't know what the alternative was, and that's okay. Let's talk to her again before talking. Should I? No, let's talk. Yes.
Yes?
Speak
I
of
would
the
like
not
to have an
invest-
audience
Oh,
with the
damn.
Mother Cardinal to
No.
discuss the
Bring
discoveries
Vasco.
made during our investigation.
What is this about, Demetrius?
Damn it.
Well, I don't rightly know.
Exit. Just pull back. We need to get Vasco. I don't want to do this. I want Vasco. Damn it. I wish there was a way not now. Just kidding. Just kidding option.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated,
Bishop Vasco
therefore,
said
in the
something.
appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile
Wait, didn't I
peace
say I
of the
would say
island.
something about this? I might see a reef reload in my future. Damn it. Reveal the discoveries in the reserve. Oh, I bet you. Yeah, but I can't. If I have to go through this entire list, then I didn't have a choice, which sucks too. Because I'd keep the secret.
The Ordo Luminis
Oh, man.
captured
I don't know.
several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony.
Yeah, it looks like I'm getting forced to do this anyway, so...
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested.
What an idiot.
Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later
Ooh.
time.
But
their
if I talk to him
fate.
first, would I have lost all
Thank you
this?
for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without
No.
you,
What am I talking about?
this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Oh, so I didn't have to do all of them. Oh. Okay. And he's still there. It would have been if I talked to her and then she turned to him to say something, but he would already be gone. But he's not there. But part of me is like, do I want to reload and bring Vasco? Because I feel like Vasco should have been there for this. And so was that option I left behind was the one that's like talk about the machines, right? And I didn't want to do that. But I feel like the first option I chose, I mean, what she was saying, I was like, oh, wait, you're talking about the whole secret thing. Oh, maybe it was ambiguous. The way she responded was like, it's not that they did magic, but they were hiding something. They're just whatever they're doing, they're just secret. Maybe that's safe. But, damn it. Why is it like this? I keep helping them. Are you, oh, I have to go to him to see if I think he's friendly. Do I reload? See what happens? Let me check my load files. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I'd have to go back. It's 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes, but I'd have to go back. I don't want to do it.
Yes?
We'll see. No, not you, dummy. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. You can all let me know.
Your
If
Eminence.
anything
I
stood out
salute
to you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Sometimes Vasco's just not around. Oh, that's what
I
I
must
asked
leave
about
you.
before. Not Siora to her
Naturally,
sister.
Your
I asked
Excellency.
Petrus. I asked her about Petrus, and Petrus is like, well, or she said no, maybe she just wants to know an opinion and an opinion. You know, I don't know. I'm getting confused. I could have asked him about him, but I asked her about him, and he's standing beside me, and so yeah, same sort of dynamic happened with Siora's sister, and I got confused last episode. So I had deja vu. Because she took it as like, that's rude. You're right, and I agree. But I mean, games don't generally take that into consideration. All right. So next, we have ourselves a couple more things here. Inform Deirdre. Okay, we have to go to Deirdre. I can do that. Side quest. Let's go. Thanks for your services in the past. But I am overloaded with ammo. Oh, does ammo weigh something? Maybe that's what's... Does it? I'm gonna check right now. What? Junk. Oh my god, so much crap. So much crap. Consumables. It absolutely does. Whoops. I could put some of them in the storage, I guess, but I'll just waste them.
What do you seek?
Awkward. All right.
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Tuleme here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself,
what she's saying, though.
and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand.
Exactly.
She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally.
Why'd you
I thank
take
you
a
for
point
your
away?
help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our
you to grow.
gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a garant of our clan.
Oh, does that mean I did? What?
Anything more?
Hey! -1 to +4. Okay. Her clan. What she thinks of the
I
settlers.
suppose there would be no point in asking you what you think of the settlers.
Don't ask questions that you don't want to hear the answer to. The men of the distant island came here to take, without ever giving anything back. They are demonicinaik, parasites. They feed on our very life source. The lions are the worst of them all. But the others are probably just as bad, only more deceitful.
I know, I'm working on it, I know.
I need to know more about your clan.
I have already told you a great deal. You know that we always get back up, stronger than before, even in defeat. You also know that our Donegat prepares the dyes which make my warriors so powerful. What more do you want me to tell you? We are the protectors of Tir Fradi, and we take this role very seriously. It is the only thing that matters.
Tell me about your village.
It is Vedlug, the Woods of Lightning. I believe you already know the story. I like this symbol. What was struck by lightning and burned is brought back to life, more luxuriant than ever. It fits my people and their story. A story of terrible storms and rebirths.
Another thing. Based on what I was talking about with the whole symbolism of the Saint Matthias staying behind on the island, and
I need to be going.
I mean that the Inquisitors, they worship sort of the light, the sun, and then everything, all these. Let me open this up because I always forget the name of these things. Goddamn name of. These ones. Nadags, the Nadags, they all represent a sort of element, something. So we have antlers here, so like the forest, woods, forest, right? We have this one, the air, wind, whatever, air. We have this one's like swamp, right? Marshes and flooded areas, right? And one of them was a coast, right? The crustacean one. So like, I'm wondering if sun, Saint Matthias, sun, light, you know, maybe he's in an egg. He's become one, or I don't know. Maybe they bind to these spirits, and these spirits transform them. So many possibilities, but gets the brain going, that's for sure. Okay, from here, what do I want to do? Cleaning the quest log out. We have scholars in the expedition. Find the scholars expedition camp. Damn, look how long this one's getting though. I feel like inform Admiral Cabral. Right. Should I? Yeah. Right. Should I? These are the... Oh, wait, Trouble in Eden. Right. Okay, well, yeah, let's do a reboot. Let's get, a reboot. Is that what I want to say? No. Admiral Cabral. I want to get Desarde residence. I'm going to get Vasco. Get him now. Ciora, gone. Vasco, in. Confirm quit. Oh, the vendor. I gotta sell something. Excuse me. That took me a while. Dang. And I think I accidentally sold some armor again. Because I could swear I had some crafted to give me bonuses. Anyways, I sold them. Doesn't matter. I can always do it again. Also, I noticed I needed to keep ones that didn't have this requirement here. So I have an Inquisitor one now. Inquisitor robe, no requirement. So I can put whatever I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. I messed something up again. I got overzealous with my selling. I got it down pretty good. And then purchase, I think the only thing I really needed was the stuff for the really good upgrades, right? Fine ingredients. It's called fine iron. Maybe you can't buy it. Pure iron? Is it pure iron? Refined pure. Yeah, sounds like it. So I can get all of it for 80. It's worth it. Okay. Ooh, and it had like this stuff for blowy uppy things. I saw it. I saw this stuff. Let me do this quick. User the bench. Ooh, damn. You know what? I'm not messing around anymore. I'm not messing around. Oh shoot! I need my gear. Excuse me. Okay. You know, I'll bring it back when I'm done. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Yeah, but then you gotta kind of do this stuff in order to pull this off. You know. Take you off. Oh my God! Stop! 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 Stop game. Confirm quit. Then I gotta go to the crafting table. Oh God. Oh, that's right. I only need the minor one. That's right. There we go. And then back up. And I'll do this one now so I don't forget. I will do the vigor. Again, I only need the +1, so a talisman. Let's see what the talisman, because I know I can do a vigor one here too. Oh, I see. This one's a scroll. No, I'm gonna do this one. There we go. Ruby. Okay. The gun. Yeah. Armor damage 30. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Yes. Look at this. What is it? Pure iron. Done. Done. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Rock and roll. And then I can't put anything on my awesome cleaver. It's so silly. But this one, I mean, I could switch to, if I can do more damage with this one after I replace these. Then yeah. Whoa. No, never mind. Armor damage. I might do. Come on, I'm going to armor damage with everything, man. Because once you get through the armor, man, things get wrecked. So, armor damage 30. Oh, wait. Stun. Physical damage 60, though. Damn. That's significant. Yeah, but it's more like just shoot the armor off. Instead of using double blades, because I'm not going to get you... I don't want to be close to things. I don't want to get wrecked. I don't want to get wrecked. So, shoot to break the armor. Then if I'm close, then do physical damage. That's kind of what I'm... That's where I'm going with this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go with that. And... physical damage 60. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, oh, I saw that go down. No, 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 no. Oh, jeez. I've lost track of time now. I don't know how much I have to cut around. I'm going to keep going because I sort of lost. No, got carried away. Again. I'm going to check. Man, I am going to just buy the best guns I can buy. I just freaking upgraded it, though. Silly. God damn, silly. How do I compare weapon? Wait, why are you comparing my sword? That's silly. Compare with weapon. That's silly, right? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? We have 495, 90 armor, but that's because of the stuff, right? 495. I can go up by 30, so that would be a 495 right there. This gun would definitely be better. I could get that over 100 damage, but you know what? I'm doing it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Ooh, and Vasco can get that gun, so it's not even a waste. Alright. Pure, sorry, one more thing. Purchase. Oh, shoot, he's out. Okay, okay. I'll get some at home. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it'd do crazier stun, but not armor damage. Huh? Okay. Armor damage would be 72. Wait a minute. This one's better? So it would have better... It's not better? That's crazy talk to me. crazy talk. It's purple, man. It should be better. Better quality. It's higher price. The stun is crazy, though. Rate of fire, too. I don't know what that means, but... Pop, pop. Okay. If it shoots faster, it's better. The DPS goes up. Anyways, so I can't put the high one on it because I don't have enough, but I can do it 20 for now. I got plenty of that, so we'll do that. Armor damage goes up to 62. How about I keep that gun in here just for now, and then what's going on? Oops. And then I will come and get it if I need it. Okay, so let's move on. Wait, who do I have? Who did I get? I got Kurt.
Green blood, my friend. Do you?
No, no.
I must leave you.
No, 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 no. I want... Who do I want right now? Where am I going again? Shit. The Prince. Admiral. I need Vasco. We want Kurt, remove Vasco in. And let's go talk to the Admiral. Hey, Admiral. You with me? Yeah.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Well,
I've settled the
we've dealt with
problem in
some
San
problems.
Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers
matter.
planned
The
to
order
attack
matters.
the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly
so it's 2
2
centuries, not 1
ago.
century.
A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Freddy was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an island?
Yes, I'm a nod!
But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear.
Wait, so that's...
And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry.
It's like Destiny.
For the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth. And now you have it. Anything else?
That was cool. Speak to Constant. Oh, damn. This feels a little bit more...
I need to be
this
going.
Feels, again...
Until we meet again, Admiral.
Frighteningly...
Can't believe it.
Final-ish.
For all this time,
Well, you
I've been
thought-
fed lies.
You
Did
were-
Constantine know? I must go see him.
My child, I understand that this revelation is upsetting.
The lies.
I wish I had
I'm
the
kind
right
of-
words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be
feel
ashamed
like I was
of your
meant to be here.
ancestry. This island is at the very core of all our fates.
Vasco? Want to say something?
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Okay, let's
How
check
did
this
you
again.
become
just in case.
As you may, I was given.
For
I think
some
I was.
reason.
Took my. Did you want?
This game wants to... Okay.
I must leave you.
Keep giving me the option then. Sure. Alright. I didn't really anticipate this information coming this soon. But go to Constantine. Is this the midway point? That was a big revelation I was talking about at the beginning of this episode. Is it? No, I think it's going to be bigger. I think it's going to be bigger. Yeah. I'm not convinced. I'm halfway through. I'm waiting for a big one with, it's going to be after I get to the 2 sides. I need to talk to both of them. So I need to complete the St. Matthias stuff as far as I can. Wherever that, I mean, I feel like I'm, oh, this one. If I can get this one done, I'll get closer, I think. Do I push the main one? Or do I do it? I feel a little bit worried that that's going to trigger something. I always do. I always do. Let's check the stuff, the codex. Okay, this is the stuff we found in the thingamajig. Let's just clear them. This one that won't clear, which is great. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know what to take at this point. I'm gonna have to either go down. I can use rifles if I want, and then it's more to get to this point right here. Allows the application of alchemical preparations on weapons. Now I don't know if that's like potions, but they apply to guns like poison to blades, and it's gonna fill up my bar. My bar's already full. I mean, I can remove the other potions out of the way, and I can, I guess, tab into things to do the setup, but it feels like an extra step that I just don't want to do in gameplay. The gameplay is fine. It's smooth for me right now. Like, give me some passive stuff, and it'll feel, you know, I'll take it. But don't make me activate more things. I don't have the room for it. It increases the, I mean, and I don't even, I'm fine. I'm happy with what I have. Increases the number of hits, benefiting the effects. So the dosage, anointed poisons, increases the damage. Yeah, but damn, she'd be doing some crazy damage and stuns. It's crazy, man. That is crazy. And then this is Shadow Burst, knocks back. Now she finds out, like, okay, there's some RP stuff here. She's convinced that, so like maybe unlocks something in her, you know, not her spirit, but like her mind, her perception of herself. Like having that affirmation that she actually does come from the island, it awakens some magic in her. Okay, I can be convinced. Okay, 2 points. I can be convinced. I can convince myself. All right, let's go to cousin. Let's push something along. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna, because he's getting sick. Talked about it last time. I wonder if his sickness is gonna escalate as we play. That's gonna be a thing, and then maybe that's gonna be that midpoint. Something with Constantine. Let's go talk to him. Well, let's see what happens here.
You couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge, but I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
Jeez, man.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
This looks shady.
The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
That might be what I was talking about. That might be the midpoint.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent.
False victory.
I am dying. I don't want to die.
Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's freaking out.
Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin,
maybe it's false.
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother?
Whoa, I knew she was gonna go.
You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend.
Theme.
That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Not +1. And what? Prince's secrets. Oh, I pushed something along.
Kurt! What is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
I might have
What is going on?
Something.
I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind
What
you
have I
that
done?
these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How?
I was afraid.
You'll
I
go
was
down
afraid.
as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned.
Jeez.
You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Good lord. What have I set into motion? That was the midpoint. I can't believe I woke up this morning and I felt it. I was putting the pieces together. I'm like, no, this is... But I think I might have gone ahead. I might have tripped something. That felt like I still could have done some stuff. And I don't know if I lost access to some of those quests at this point. But we got Kurt. Petrus.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our
Oh
way to the
boy.
cellar.
Ensure Constantine's
Stay
advisors.
on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard
My
can
God.
act.
This is an end game. No, this still gotta be treason. Okay, that didn't go away. Just checking. Uh-oh. This new? Talk to Petrus. That might be new. Oh, that's still there. Okay, doesn't look like I lost anything. I might have tripped. I might have. I don't know. But this feels important. Ensure. Okay, so advisors are safe. I need what was I gonna say? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what I have to cut around, but I need this. I need to end this. I need to end this. And my brain is overwhelmed now. What was I gonna say? Damn it. Talk to Petrus. I'll talk to Petrus now. Let's talk to him now. No. No, I shouldn't. I'll talk to him like, oh god. Okay, we have ensure Constantine's advisors are safe. I need to, this might be a shorter episode because I did a lot of nonsense stuff, I think, that I have to cut around. But I feel like this is going to be a big thing that I have to concentrate on for the next hour. So I will catch you in the next episode. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.